Well, I thought my day was over, but the wheel liners just showed up. These are rugged liners. And I'm looking forward to putting these in because what takes these trucks out is living on a dirt road. It flings everything up and it sits on the seals in here and it packs in, gets in the seams. This is going to be well worth the investment, and that should get some extra years out of the bed. Hey, let's see how this install goes. I'm going to be taking this opportunity to rotate the tires too and check on the brakes. Some of you are going to wonder why my tire does this. A lot of you using hammers. I put a smidgen of nickel anti-seize on the back of the rim before I put it on. Not a lot to where it flings off, just enough to stop that reaction between the aluminum rim and the iron rotor. It makes your life a whole lot easier. The first thing I'm going to do is get these support brackets out of here. A 13mm wrench to hold it, and a 10 to get it off. I've already loosened this one up. This one was a bitch. It needed a little bit of persuasion off camera. I wasn't talking to it very nicely. Nobody needed to hear that. Okay. Got the bolts off. Now we got to get the push pins off. Those are fairly easy. Got that off. Now, let's see how this thing fits. I got a feeling this isn't going to go real fast. There's a right and a left. Get the bottom part in first. So the instructions say. And then get the top part in over the wheel well. It looks like this has got a, I don't know how the hell they think I'm going to do that. Okay, there's that. It looks like I just have to walk this in, the top part in, while I'm doing this. I'll get back with you. I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. It's going to be tempting to put a screwdriver in and walk it into the lip. You get the bottom part in, and once you get it up to here, you just kind of work it back and forth. There's two little Christmas tree push pins that are going to go in here. Instructions say there's 3, but I'm only seeing 2. And then where the mud flap goes in, I'm going to take this clip out. I'm going to put it behind the liner so that it'll pull the liner in. And there's really nothing holding the front part in. Amazing. Fairly simple. Amazing that Ford didn't do it. Well, Houston, we have a problem. If I put this together the way, let me get on this side, the way it calls out, that rod no longer reaches the fender, the outer fender. I mean, it's jammed tight in there. I might have to do some trimming to make this work. And another issue is, well, if I wouldn't have the mud flaps, that would be an issue. That doesn't come down all the way. And also, that bolt lines up. There's a bolt right here that's holding this part down. Starting to really think about the quality here, engineering involved. Maybe some of them engineers there need to start drinking non-alcoholic beer. Well, I just called the help desk for this place. And they say they don't have problems with this, but you can clearly see there's a problem. The push pins are in up above, and it's fitting where it needs to be. And this bolt holds where it needs to be. This is all tight up against this. And this doesn't go in all the way. So I'm going to take the push pins out, and I'm going to try to drop this thing down and see if that makes a difference. Well, I think I found the problem. I called their helpline, and he said to send some pictures, but I got things to do tomorrow, and I need to drive this truck. See that line? I think that's a trim line. I think they missed a process when they made these. Because that's roughly the distance that stopped me from pulling that in. I'm going to go ahead and trim those, see if it makes a difference. Well, that was definitely the problem. I trimmed this wheel liner, it went right in. Look how much I had to cut off of here. So, to the people in Owasso making these, in Owasso, Michigan, on this shift, you better not be going to lunch at the Rainbow Bar. Be doing this. At the very least, you need to buy me a burger and a drink at the Rainbow Bar, because this just took up an hour and a half of my time. But I got it. I got it. Look how much I had to cut off of that to get that bolt over there to reach. Unbelievable. Well, it's in. I'm done worrying about it. Time to put the wheels on. I got the trouble side in. I didn't like the way it only had 2 push pins holding it in. It was just that. It's just getting dirty. So what I did is I drilled 2 holes, zip tied it. This kept on popping out of there. So I do think that should have come down lower. I'm not too sure what is going on with this, but it's in now. It's going to do what I bought it to do. I might have to have a real one. It was a long day. I've been out here 12 hours, but I'm not going to have a real one. I got to have metabolic testing done tomorrow. I ain't going to blow it now. This stuff ain't that bad, 50 calories.